In a world where entrepreneurship and human capital development is changing the landscape of economy, one man is leading the charge to transform Adamawa. Governor Fintiri's vision and investments in empowerment programs are reshaping the future of thousands of women and youth, propelling them to success and prosperity. His vision is a new Adamawa where the livelihood of every citizen is protected and the environment free for all to operate and enjoy life to the fullest.
This is a significant milestone in our commitment to uplifting the socio-economic status of our people and fostering inclusive growth across all sectors of our economy. As a government, we recognize the micro-business from the backbone of our local communities, driving innovations, creating employment opportunities, and contributing to the overall prosperity of our people and our dear state. A decision to allocate this cash grant stems from our unwavering dedication to alleviating poverty and empowering our entrepreneurs to strive in the competitive marketplace.
With over 40,000 individuals impacted and counting, Governor Fintiri's initiatives are not just about handouts, but strategic investments in the entrepreneurial spirit of Adamawa State. The move is received by many as a welcome development, since it affords them the opportunity to enhance their economic base and launch them into new heights of prosperity and good life.
Now I can see this is my business. So after getting the empowerment, I add with the money that I have to go and buy a fridge. That with that fridge, I know it will bring me a lot of money. So now I buy a new fridge that is inside my house.
So wannan shine fili kasuwanci nawa. Ina gode muku da zuwanku, ina gode muku da taimakon da kuke yi da kuma business wallet an ba mu kwana baya 50,000. Ina gode muku saboda wannan kari jarin da ku zo ku yi mana. Wannan kari jari gaskiya ya taimake ni sosai. A wahala abubuwa yanzu nan komai yayi tsada amma da wannan 50,000 ya zo shiga gaskiya na zo na kara jari na wana jana sai drinks da kuma pure water. Gaskiya kasuwa yana tafiya yanzu haka.
Governor Fintiri, having realized that Adamawa State is a civil service state, created the Ministry of Entrepreneurship Development with PAWECA as an agency under it to help lay focus on entrepreneurship and technical skill acquisition, train and build up the vocational capacity of youth, women and vulnerable groups in the society, enhance the microeconomic development of the state, and provide intervention on basic primary issues geared towards value reorientation and integration. The agency has become a key pillar of the present administration's strategies towards economic development in the state, empowering thousands.
Actually, we have done a lot. Considering the 2019 when we came into power, Right Honorable Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri created this ministry on the 25th of November 2019, and since then, we have launched into a series of activities considering other business activities. First of all, we emphasize more on value reorientation, changing the mindset of our youth and women from dependence on government to self-reliance mentality and creators of labor. And because of this, we embark on series of programs. First of all, we look at the training of youths and women and the vulnerables on mindset development and hands-on training. And we also look at the training technical skill centers in its own component. We also have empowerment of that is social investment program whereby we empower giving cash grants to youth and women and vulnerables in the state. And we also look at the digital aspect of it, since we are in the modern world whereby everything is done digitally.
He was sworn in for the first tenure May 29, 2019. By June, he was in Skill Acquisition Center, Yola. Now asking, this agency, is it backed by law? We said no. His Excellency sent an executive bill to the 7th Assembly directing for the bill to establish Poverty Alleviation and Wealth Creation Agency. And he has sent it to the bill by July 2020. That is giving the agency the mandate by law to reduce poverty, unemployment, and creation of wealth. So this one is the foundation laying to ensure that poverty, unemployment is kicked out of Adamawa State.
First of all, what we did was to revive and revamp the training technical skills we have, whereby over 3,000 youths were trained and were empowered in the last section of the administration, and we are still going to enroll some people into the training technical centers. And we look at the digital aspect of it. We train over 1,050 youths and women in ICT and other social media management and other related digital training, whereby we equip and empower them so that they go to the digital world and also contribute their quota.
We have 3 categories of social support services. That is the youth and women that are trainable. We train them, that is, provide them with startup, how to start their own business. And there are categories that those that are already running their business. So how do we now support them as an agency to provide them with technical, moral, and financial support, depending on how the need arises.
We also look at the social investment aspect of it. Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri has empowered up to 40,000 youths and women in the state. Some are into agricultural businesses, some are into these micro businesses, some are into nano businesses. A lot of businesses has been impacted with 50,000 naira. Apart from the NG Cares program, whereby that one alone is up to 7,000 youths and women, whereby we empower them too. So when you're taking the statistics on social investment, you could discover that there are up to about 47,000 people that are being empowered, and they are actually doing a lot.
And also we have those that cannot run business, that we need to support them to have their own means of livelihood. That's what has given birth to Adamawa State Social Support Program. And that we have 4 categories. Those that have 10,000, those that have 20,000, those that have 30 and 50, depending on the category. And do you know what? His Excellency, that is without any fear of contradiction from any quarter, he is a zero tolerance to nepotism. You don't need to know anybody in the government or in the system for you to benefit in empowerment.
And apart from that, we equally empowered about 9,007 members of cooperative, because in the first step we empower about 492 cooperative societies. We empower 400 cooperative societies. We equally empower 15 cooperatives. So totaling this amount, which has never been done in the previous administration. The cooperative societies serve as an engine growth of our economy, and Governor Fintiri, in his wisdom, decided to create that program to have an impact into various cooperative societies cutting across the 21 local governments, so that the impact will be felt.
And 2, you don't need to pay a dime from the process, from the beginning to the end. These 10,000, 20, 30, 40, and 50 that you accrue monthly, the directive is the bank charges and your alert charges is on the Adamawa State government. It will go through. And that one we have, that is 23,000 beneficiaries across the 226 wards. And also that every intervention, every empowerment must go across the 226 wards. That is the solution. And that is why if we have it on record, if you want to verify, we have it. That is every beneficiary, your name, your ward, your telephone number, everything of you is there in the system. Our local government by local government, if you want to verify that, they enjoy that for 2.5 years.
Today, you could discover that about 767 manufacturing industry has stopped in the country Nigeria. Introducing FBW, which is Fintiri Business Wallet, it will enhance productivity in the state, and the overall impact will be felt throughout the nation, because everybody, this bunch of 10,000 that has been just empowered, the money will be plunged into the economic activity of the state, and you could discover that it will not only increase revenue of the state, it can equally add to the GDP of the state and the nation at large. And I want to believe by the end of this year, when the governor repeatedly do all this program, the entire state will come out of the poverty, particularly bedeviling the northeastern part of the country.
Well, I started with the heater bucket. With the heater bucket is for boiling water. So later I introduced this rechargeable fan that I'm making. This rechargeable fan, if you can charge it for 3 hours, and it will give you fresh air for good 12 hours. So apart from this rechargeable fan, there is something I used to do. This is a briquette that I just using this sawdust and charcoal powder, sawdust and charcoal powder to make this briquette that can last when cooking. So this is at least this is my business that I'm doing for now. For I can say I thank you, Governor Umaru Fintiri, for giving me this opportunity to get that 50,000, because that 50,000, I can say it will change my life, because I can use that money to increase my business by buying the fridge that I say I add with my money to buy a new fridge with this hot weather that we are, and we are in the month of Ramadan, so people are in need of water. So with that money, inshallah, Rabbi, it will help me a lot. And first, last thing I can say, I thank Paweka, because Paweka remember me, because I got this 50,000 through Paweka. Because without, if I don't know them, I don't know where I can get that money. I don't have any link. But through Paweka, I got that 50,000, which I can say I'm proud of Governor Fintiri to initiate this. Is it a sector or agency that is Paweka? Previously, you have youths staying in groups, having various social vices here and there, from Sheila, from area, so many pockets of social vices, because the youths are not engaged. And Adult Mind is a devil workshop, but now youths are being engaged, be it training, be it empowerment through cash for you to run your business, be that. So that one now has moved the youth into being productive citizens.
As we witness the transformation taking place in Adamawa State, one thing is clear. Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri's commitment to empowering women and youth is not just changing lives, but shaping the future of the entire state. And with every investment in entrepreneurship and human capital development, Adamawa is on its path to becoming a beacon of hope and prosperity in Nigeria. Join us again next week for a fresh package of the program. Until then, bye for now.